defensive holding on the Seahawks. Schultz, the leader, with 60 receiving yards for this offense.
Number 29. 5-yard penalty, automatic.
I got Job. There it is.
Josh Job. Yeah, just in good position. Just gets too high on the receiver, meaning his leverage got too far upfield. And then when Hutchinson undercut him, he had to kind of grab him. The nuances of playing man coverage in the NFL.
Texans quickly in Seattle territory and marks downhill for a few yards.
Yeah, I like that Houston brings in Blake Fisher as a sixth offensive lineman. You're trying to make sure that some of those outside runs with Marks and Chubb, he's really the backside guy trying to secure that backside C gap, which is really between him and the tackle, and it leads to that positive 4-yard run. So again, rhythm here, move right under center, get something play action, maybe that's the launch point.
Put him back under there again, right?
Yes.
Put him back under there again. And now see if you can get some kind of big in route. Maybe a shot play on the outside.
Under center with Brooks the fullback. Across the middle. Oh, hit delivered. It's incomplete. Echo Collins going across, and then Warwick made the big hit.
Offside break by the safety. Big Eamon Warwick. You see Joe is playing outside leverage. Knows they got help in the middle of the field. You see him and Warwick just come flying. This is a big man now, 6'3", 220 pounds, playing that nickel position.
It's a physical nickel. Sky's the limit for this rookie.
No doubt. They are ecstatic about what his upside could potentially be.
And 6 on third down. They cut to 2. Stroud, pressure, escapes, and a bobbling catch. It's ruled a catch. Not obviously incomplete. This is conferred. Wale and Drake Thomas was in coverage there, so 4th and 6 now.
It's nothing easy for C.J. Stroud. That time is Lieutenant Rosso coming off his front side. We talk about this Texans pass rush. This Seattle pass rush is in C.J. Stroud's face play after play after play.
So Ryan's is going to send out the punter. Not going for here on 4th and 6. He'll try to hand the Seahawks, see if he's liking what he sees of his defense at the moment, I guess. Gets the back spin, and it's going to check up nicely.
And Seahawks gets the ball.
Sets up more of that. So brings out the high, just little part of the gear. You know, down the field, you see how the hands come up and so from Derek Stingley Jr. and he beats him on that kind of short post.
I think they'd seen the tape, but I think both Ryans and Matt Burke thought that they would have more success covering him. I said, you see him making catches, but he's wide open. So it's a big close. Look at Willie's been open again tonight.
Yeah, they haven't been physical enough with him at the point.
Walker plows ahead. So it's got to start at the line of scrimmage, being more physical.
Well, he's got 34 catches for first downs this year, right? There's 4 of them tonight. So I would tell you, when you got elite receivers, us offensively, we try to move those guys around. We try to get them in stacks. And if you're not going to hit him at the line of scrimmage, he's just too diverse in his skill set to use different releases or tempo changes or sets at the line right at the top of the route to get open.
Walker, second down carry. Boom. Not much there. Ran into heavy traffic and going to be knocked down right at the line of scrimmage. Peter, what do you have?
You guys are talking about JSN. One of the additions to the wide receivers room is Cooper Kupp. And talking to these guys this week, so he's in the quarterback's room as much as he is the wide receivers room, but he's taken these young guys under his wing, almost like he's another coach in the building. He brings that winning atmosphere. So JSN, obviously the superstar here, but Cooper Kupp's impact might not be in the box score, but certainly make an impact on these young wide receivers.
Huge third down here for the Texans. To get favorable field position for their offense that has struggled to be consistent. They have just got to find a way to get off the field.
It's been hard for this pass rush to get at Darnold. This time he's got plenty of time. Runs out of it. Loses the ball to scramble. And it's recovered in the end zone. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown! Yes! Oh no! Wait, hold on. Go back.
That might not be in the box score, but certainly make an impact on these young wide receivers.
Huge third down here for the Texans. To get favorable field position for their offense that has struggled to be consistent. They have just got to find a way to get off the field.
It's been hard for this pass rush to get at Darnold. This time he's got plenty of time. Runs
Oh,
out of it. Loses the
no!
ball. Recovered in the end zone. Touchdown, Texans on the takeaway. It's Will Anderson. My goodness, they might have just turned this game on a dime. Said the pass rush hadn't gotten home until then. That's most.
Vintage Will Anderson. Watch the bull rush. He just basically says, I'm going to push you back into the pocket. We're going to play tight coverage and let the rush have time to work and get there. That is this complimentary defense. Just watch him here coming off the top of the screen against Charles Cross. Just continue to push and work. And Danielle Hunter coming from the opposite side. Still can't find an outlet.
We go for two here. Darnold really had a hard time tucking that ball away. Did not protect it, Dan.
Uncharacteristic, though. That's kind of the play that had haunted him of his past, that he has in many ways gotten away from. To credit Will Anderson in the rush.
This to make it a 3-point game if they can convert the two-pointer. Stroud on the move. Scanning and flips it back.
This is a two-point play.
By yourself, the other three guys got to command some attention. Go win your one-on-one.
If you're Zach Charbonnet who's sitting out there to help Chip, you got to give him more of a hit than that.
A line return. Nice up near the 40. Katie had a nice visit yesterday with Will Anderson.
Yeah, Chris, Anderson said all offseason he worked out with Myles Garrett and Micah Parsons. He said training and competing with those guys was invaluable. He said it was like having a big brother, middle brother, and he was the little brother. They keep tabs on each other, and he said middle brother Parsons getting 3 sacks yesterday really put the pressure on him coming into tonight. But I think his sack and fumble recovery for the touchdown is pretty damn good.
Yeah, those are two guys to study. For Myles Garrett's like the wise old one. And he said he definitely took note of Micah getting the 3 sacks. He said, I got to do something tonight. He has done something. Defense right back out there. Darnold dropping it.
Oh, this one was down. Yes.
That's as good of a throw as you can possibly make. Because Kamari Lassiter, I've watched it from the very beginning. He's in perfect position. It's just 8 touches the ball. Sam can't throw a better ball than that.
He's always open, man.
Can't throw a better ball than that. He just barely misses it. That is beautiful execution on the part of the Seahawks. Beautiful.
Smith-Njigba over 100 receiving yards tonight on his 7 catches. Good job by Darnold. He has that ball batted down. You're shaking off a bad mistake, spinning back around right into Anderson's path. Right back to work, though.
But this is why guys like that on the perimeter matter. If you're Sam Darnold and you're getting this play call, you're just throwing it to him. Like, it doesn't really matter. That's that batted ball. But the completion to start the drive, you're not supposed to throw that ball if you're Sam Darnold. You got a corner underneath, the safety over the top. When you have a guy like that is as competitive and as trustworthy as JSN, you're just taking the snap and making sure that you throw the best possible ball you can.
Kamari Lassiter knows he's getting targeted right now. Got to step up.
Walker bounces it. Had a hard time finding yards on the ground on his 25th birthday. Stingley knocked him out. It's an 8-yard gain.
There you see that good, tough run as he runs through Derek Stingley's tackle attempt out there on the perimeter. Now here on this third down situation.
Last third and
Zach
2 or 3,
Charbonnet.
they ran it, right? Last third and 2 or 3, they ran it. It was kind of in 4-down territory. I kind of like a run if I'm Seattle once again. This is a very high-end coverage and rush unit. I like running the football in this situation.
They've got the hammer on the field. And Zach Charbonnet sitting back about 7 yards deep.
Give it to the hammer. But he stutter-stepped in the middle was clogged, and he is stopped for a loss by Togia. Now What's the fourth down decision?
Kick this field goal. Make it an 8-point game.
Tommy Togiai, you mentioned him, Chris, but they said that they love how Togiai plays. They said he's as strong as an ox, one of the strongest guys on the defensive line. Just resetting the line of scrimmage.
Unsung guy, right? A lot of other Texan defensive linemen get the attention. He's just a kind of highly coachable, workman-like guy. Very, very strong dude.
Yep.
Good goal
They
for
have been
field
playing some
goal.
good fundamental defense up front. It's been a great battle.
Myers, the last one's blocked. They could make
Oh,
that
yes! Got it!
This one goes up and good from 47. Great. MRI encouraging, but we'll have to go check Jaden Daniels' status.
I'm gonna pick the Kansas City Chiefs
Boys,
to win.
Mahomes
Chiefs all
next
the
Monday
way.
night. Countdown gets started at 6 o'clock. Clayton and Eli on ESPN2. Final Monday night doubleheader of the season, wrapping up here in Seattle. Mariners fans are disappointed, losing Game 7 of the ALCS, but the Seahawks fans, well, they can't rest easy yet. Lead back to 8, but Houston is hanging around here. So they've stayed alive. What do they need to do on offense to cut into this lead further?
But, again, C.J. Stroud needs to have help. The guys have to make the plays that are necessary. Look, I continue to say, and we've been saying all game long, put him under center, run more play action.
Yeah. And I like when they do that and move the pocket for him. It's just easier. I'd also say, if you're CJ, if I was on the sideline with them, let's use our legs a little bit in these drop back situations. There's been some seams in this pass rush. No hesitation. Take off and get positive yards if it's extended to you.
There was a confusion there when he marks the awkward handoff, and they'll lose a yard.
I think Woody Marks goes the wrong way. I mean, with the jet sweep motion going to the offensive right, CJ opens up to his left. Watch the offensive line. They're all flowing to the left. Marks, that should be an outside zone to left. He goes the wrong way.
Just can't have that. I mean, that's just. I mean, now you're in second and long. This crowd starting to get into it. This pass rush has been on you all night. You smell blood in the water right now if you're the Seahawks defensive front.
If they call pressure, they do. Screen. Schultz is going to go out, but makes a nice little move there and hammers forward. It's going to be right at the first down marker at the 42. It is a first down.
Don't me, did it
Nick
again.
Haley for not abandoning what has been working, which is putting CJ under center, reverse pivoting out of here, and there you go. And you just kind of dump the ball through the flat, you dump the short, hit it now, what is that, like 5 times? And it works every single time.
They initially signaled first down and moved to 6 now. They spotted it back, and this is going to be third down and short. Now we're going to talk about it. Spotting is an inexact science. Concluded that.
To say
That first.
I think you're accurate in that.
Especially when it's done quickly. Needed to make the 42 or to be a first down.
If I'm Houston here, and Seahawks
Who ends up here? Where's the knee? I guess the elbow. The elbow was down with the ball short.
is this quarterback sneak? Is this push? I don't think you could just line up and run at this defense and kill Brady.
Try and sneak again.
You put him instead of here and play action again. You throw it here instead of trying to run it. See if you can get a big play.
Marks. Do it conventionally. They actually go backwards, and now it is fourth down.
They did it again. They ran that same situation again early. You're not built this way if you're Houston. And you can just watch Ernest Jones on the left side of your screen just coming right there.
Line of scrimmage. Every blue jersey cross the line of scrimmage. You've got to kill it. Once again off the left side. Nothing goes backwards again.
You did not get the first down. Yes.
And Seattle dominant up front. Big Jaron Reed and company. And the Seahawks will take over in close territory.
Nick Haley's going to want those two plays back. You've got to throw the football for play action. It's been working. Your offensive line cannot capture the line of scrimmage in these short yardage.
A smash mouth D-line.
Got to throw the football.
They take over at the 39. Maybe a chance at a dagger here. I mean, that was an inaccurate throw. Smith-Njigba in the neighborhood. Lassiter in good coverage.
You just can't get over those back-to-back plays. It's the things that have gone best for this offense tonight have been the ball fake and the quarterback on the perimeter. You gotta. It's players over plays, right? So put the ball in your quarterback's hands. Put the ball to Nico Collins. Something that allows your two best players to impact those two moments.
Nick Bailey and Stroud on the iPad. So you guys said it in unison. A back-to-back play has got to throw.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not working. You got to put this game in C.J. Stroud's hands.
Arnold on second down. Zips it across the middle. Catch made by Jake Bobo for 3 yards.
Now you put this defense in another sudden change situation where they've got to rise up and make a play. They've got to rise up and make a play and keep themselves in this one-score type of game. And they are battling. They're battling. Again, now you're looking at number 11. You're looking at Jackson Smith-Njigba. Where is he going to line up? Now he's off to the right. Now he's up against Will Stingley Jr.
Texans have stopped 10 and 11 third down opportunities for Seattle. Darnold out quickly. Anderson stopped the touchdown, but they moved his sticks again, pick up 19.
And this is outstanding. The offensive line is going to slide to their right. Sam Darnold knows if these guys are all going to the right, this is going to be the free defender right there. Sam's got to catch, get the ball out before, and that slant with that defensive end dropping underneath. Ball out, timing, outstanding.
That's Stingley and Anderson.
Yeah.
He split them.
Yeah.
And picked up 19.
They're playing zone coverage. Stingley's cluing from outside in that cover 4 look. Just can't close down on the passing.
Play fake again. Darnold zips to the end zone.
Pass interference. Yes.
Eventually, Lassiter was in coverage. He does not agree with the call. That's in the end zone.
It's Kamari Lassiter, one-on-one, outside leverage.
We're having a consultation about this. Ronald Sheffers and his crew.
We're going to see
Pass
Lassiter.
interference. Number 4, defense. Foul start at the 2-yard line. That's where it will be. First and goal. First down.
Jackson just getting that subtle nod to the corner right there. Does he impede his progress? Is that enough to call pass interference? You know, got both hands on him. You see, he does slow him down. But it's just that subtle nod like he's going to the pylon and takes it back to the post. He's just so smooth with it. You see it on the tape all the time. This guy has just really developed his game, and he has given this Texas secondary all kinds of issues.
Josh Jones makes it 6 offensive linemen in this first and goal. On the move, puts it in the flat. Charbonnet is going to be wrapped up and dropped right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, when you watch those two tonight, Sam Darnold and JSN, the word quarterback receiver that gets thrown around a ton is like trust and confidence. And when you see how early Sam Darnold throws the football, when it comes to JSN's direction, like he has total confidence that he's going to be exactly where he's supposed to be and never fool him. That's how he can throw that ball so early before the receiver's out of his cuts and breaks.
Charbonnet motions back in now on second and goal. Running behind a heavy
Touchdown. Yes.
Second touchdown for Charbonnet tonight. Overpowering him up front.
This is outstanding by the second-year tight end, A.J. Barner. They're probably best blocking tight end. Just watch him get 2. You're going to get that inside stem by that defensive end, shut down, look for action outside, seal, walking for Charbonnet.
He did the whole single-handedly, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, that's big time, man. He's a stud, 88, and second-year tight end out of Michigan.
Seattle, a short touchdown.
You're just hurting your defense when that's the case.
As good as the Texans are, Lewis, that's three drives in plus territory for Seattle.
Yeah, it's just too much pressure to put this defense under. I mean, they have tried to rally in these sudden change situations, but Seattle's just too good offensively.
Raymond Smith makes up a half a net right at the 20 and driven back. The Seahawks have shown why and thinks they're a legit Super Bowl contender. Darnold had the one mistake in the end zone, the fumble recovered by Anderson. Smith and Jigba has been unstoppable. Charbonnet tough with a short yardage touchdown run.
Yeah, they broke the horses right now that are really producing for them. And Jack Smith and Jigba, we've been talking about them all night. Zach Charbonnet running the football with authority. If you're Nick Caley now, put the ball in the hands of C.J. Stroud.
They're down by 15. Seems like the play. Off the play fake. Stroud, pressure, back battles, almost to a pick. He was moving backwards, threw it into coverage, and Menwari had an opportunity for the pick there.
And I like the thought process. You can see some of the separation starting to happen at the second level. See, that's just the pressure, immediate pressure.
It's also, we're trying to block a defensive end with the tight end.
It's just as things start to get going, something starts to break down, whether it be by design or just a guy getting beat one-on-one.
Ball lofted downfield over the head of Jaden Higgins, the rookie from Iowa State. Joe was in coverage. 3rd and 10.
How can you move Nico Collins around right now to get him some more targets? Jalen Nolan, he has shown that he can make some good catches. You got to maybe dial up something for him. He's got the most speed, the most ability to separate. The rookie in the slot at the top of the screen.
The crowd in this pass rush perhaps smelling blood. Here comes pressure from all angles. Stroud. There's going to be
Ja!
the safety blitz. Fire powering and a running start.
I'll take this to the end of quarter number 3.
Identity-wise, and they haven't even really attempted a much.
Yeah, CJ's been pressured on almost half his dropbacks. Taking 3 sacks, 4 of 11 under pressure tonight.
A false start.
Number 75, offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
First false start we've had tonight. That's one area the Texans have not been rattled by this crowd and this defense. You hear the pass pop.
Jalen Petrie, my goodness.
Collision of the
I mean, you
Walker
can hear it
there.
all the way up
Yeah.
here. I mean, that's big time. He's one of, if not maybe the best nickel defender. Just listen to this. I mean, Matt Burke said, hey, look, you want to come out in 12 personnel and run the football and try and run us out of nickel? You're not going to, because we think we have the best nickel in all of football. He can help hold up in the box, and you can see why.
Second and 14. Darnold batted down the line of scrimmage. Togiai knocked it down.
It's a great bull rush. He just literally takes the offensive guard and just walks him back into the pocket. That's why. This is just straight power. This is deadlifting, squats. It's all of that. Look, he just has his hands on the outside of the breastplate of the offensive guard, and he's just walking him back into the quarterback.
So let me ask you, you double JSN right here if you're Houston, and
Yeah.
if somebody else beat you?
Absolutely. You know, it's interesting. It's a great matchup. Here he is down the bottom of the screen against the All-Pro Derek Stingley Jr.
One-on-one.
It's one-on-one, safety in the middle of the field, unless they roll back to a too-high look, which they're doing.
Walker in motion, gets it. Couple good blocks. Walker gets speed and barrels downhill. He's going to be tackled just short of the marker. Picked up 13 on 3rd and 14.
But there's the benefit of that, big-time playmaker. But opposite, you got so many numbers, you can kick the ball to your tailback. And gosh, off a screen to the perimeter, get 13, 14 yards.
I'm surprised Mike McDonald isn't telling Clint Kubiak, let's go for this thing here.
Crowd is surprised, too.
I mean, with the way... But they're a very conservative team by nature as far as their fourth down decision making. Mike knows with Mike defense is playing pretty good. But here we go.
Still trickery here, or at least an attempted trickery. See if they can get the Texans to flinch with a long time on this play clock. And Houston not buying it so far. Jake Bobo.
I love the formation. I've never seen this one.
They're going to send it to anybody. It's Bobo right there, the receiver.
It's what slide.
That was fun.
I want you to snap up.
Oops, I did again.
Defense, 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
The Texans caught a break there. His boy,
I want you to snap out of that one. The center's calm. Bobo's sitting
How
there.
conservative they are. Thinking, that's fake.
Let me just tell you, though, as a punt return unit, the amount of anxiety that can cause when you see a team come out and break the formation like this, because a lot of times you can't practice all of these different kind of trick formations.
Look at the center, at the angle.
You got to figure it out on the run, but the Texans do a nice job.
Someone in this league is going to build something up there.
That was Derek Young back there. Then he motioned now that the Texans are eventually pointing at Bobo. He's the only one that could get the snap. And now they just send it away. Dixon and Barrios going to have a go here. He's going to run out of.
Here again, the Texans are forced to throw the ball.
Roaring off the play fake. Stroud finds it far side, and it's going to be broken out. Nico Collins covered by Josh Jobe.
And those are the kind of throws that they're forced to have to settle for. These quick fades on the outside, they just don't have the time. Nico Collins is now, looks like he's shaking up. They just don't have enough time to really get the ball down the field. And that's a heck of a job.